I'll keep this video short and sweet. I'm just going to give you the inside scoop on our company. For starters, I want you to know that I'm an avid shuffleboard player. I still play in a shuffleboard league today. I play on Wednesday nights. I started playing in the 70s at Texas A&M University. I played a lot of shuffleboard. A lot of people think that I played more shuffleboard than I went to class and studied. And based on the grades that I turned out, they're probably correct. But I learned a lot about shuffleboard, I learned a lot about the product, and I had a lot of ideas on how to improve shuffleboard. But at the time, I got out of school and I went to work for the man, like everybody else does. And I spent a few years doing that. But finally, about 20 years ago, I'd saved up enough money and I started Champion Shuffleboard and made my very first shuffleboard table. And I incorporated all those ideas that I had been thinking about the product. After about 3 years of starting the shuffleboard company, we were the #1 manufacturer in the United States. I'm not bragging, I mean maybe just a little bit, but I think the reason that we took over that market is because I have such a passion for shuffleboard. And over the next 12 years, we started taking that idea of shuffleboard and passion and started acquiring some other products that fit into our field, which was the best product in the industry. The first company we bought was this one, Sunglow. This man started his company in 1935 in New Jersey. Then his son took over and his son actually retired. And since he was a friend of ours, he sold us the business. We moved it to Texas. It's been a great fit for us. And we make the shuffleboard supplies, pucks, and other shuffleboard paraphernalia. The next company we ended up purchasing was Valley Dynamo. Dynamo has the #1 air hockey table in the United States. If you or your kids have ever played on an air hockey table in a family entertainment center, you probably played on a Dynamo table. Valley, that was started in the 1950s. It's the #1 coin-operated pool table in the United States and Canada. Tornado, the #1 table in North America, started in the 70s, possibly the #1 table in the world, and if you've played any foosball, you've heard of Tornado. Conley Billiards. They started about 30 or 40 years ago in Tucson. They make a spectacular table. A lot of people say it's overbuilt, but that's kind of our style. There's extra structure in the frame of the table. The slate's a little thicker than all the competition, but that's exactly what we're about. So we brought that company and all the key players to Texas this summer, and we're in full production. And we have video that I encourage you to take a look at of players, not just me bragging, but other players that don't know us that will talk to you about our product. I think it says a lot about it.
The playfield is just extremely important. The way it's adjusted makes a big difference on how the game played. So, you know, pros, we are very much wanting the board to not fall off and to be able to be adjusted easily. When we come to tournaments or when it's in your house, you want to be able to play the board easily. And the Champion Shuffleboard has great adjusters on it. It's actually very easy to adjust a shuffleboard to make sure that it's got good play. And that helps us as operators as well. Champion's just a good company to do business with. They have a quality product, good craftsmanship, and if there's ever an issue, they take care of it immediately for us, so we don't have to try and get anything fixed.
And lastly, I want to say, manufactured in the United States, but we really mean it. A lot of companies buy sub-assemblies and buy stuff out of China. They put a United States box on it and say it was made here. It's not the way we do business. If we don't build it with our own hands, then we don't sell it. Raw material comes into our plant, we process it all the way through till we get it in a box and we ship it out. And it's even better than made in the United States. It's made in Texas. And finally, I want to leave you with 2 comments. #1, take a serious look at our product. We really want your business. And equally as important, go play some shuffleboard. It's fun.